So hi everyone, this is Louise and welcome to week 3 of a year of colour. I'm really excited you guys are joining me. So last week the card we pulled out was Exploring Purple Food. So how did you guys get on with that? I had some really good comments, so it was really great just to read how purple food shows up in your life. And I know that it was a great opportunity just to explore purple or violet anyway. So maybe some of you started to work with the colour in your journal as well. So I'd love to see if you did do any of that colour work. And if you haven't already commented on about how purple food shows up in your life, then pop back and do so. I'd love to hear. Okay, so before we choose or pick the card for this week's prompt, I just wanted to show you and show you something and tell you a little story actually. This week I was recording a new free lesson for something I'm part of that's coming out in February. And if you're on my mailing list, then you'll get notification of that and you can sign up for free. But what was interesting, I actually used my colour cards to pick a colour to work with. And that's something we do in the lesson. And guess what colour came up? Yes, violet came up. And I just thought, how funny was that? Because that was the colour that we were looking at this week. And when I went and embarked on a completely different kind of exercise that wasn't even related to Year of Colour or Create Your Colour Story, violet still got chosen. So that was really interesting. So I just wanted to show you just a couple of the little kind of mandalas that I created as part of that lesson. So what we actually did, we kind of played with watercolour and I just let the water and the watercolours kind of dance around together. And because we use my chakra colour cards to pick the colour, I then also used the affirmation from the chakra colour cards to write into the circles. So you can see, here's the first one here that was like a swirl. And I wrote the affirmation in, and then another one that was a swirl, just showing different ways of writing onto the watercolours. And this one as well, we did a little meditation. So these are mindful mandalas, just a lovely way to create marks inside a circle, and then using my chakra cards to write the affirmation. So that's a little sneak peek into the free lesson that I'm going to be offering in one of these summits actually that's coming up in February. So if you're on my mailing list, then I'll be sharing a lot more about that summit and how you can get access to the free lesson. But I just wanted to show you that because, you know, even if one of the prompts come up from week to week and you just think, oh my goodness, I really cannot connect to that prompt, I really don't know what to do, then maybe doing something like this would actually be a wonderful way just to explore the colour or just to have a little play in your journals or just on a simple piece of watercolour paper here. So I just wanted to show you that. I thought that'd be fun. And it was really lovely to create these. I call them mindful mandalas because you kind of go into just a lovely, peaceful and calm place when you're creating them. So yeah, and wasn't it funny that violet came up? So there we go. Serendipity, I guess. Anyway, so are you ready? Let's choose the card for week 3. So I'm going to shuffle these up and we just take a bit of a breath to get comfy in my chair. Maybe close my eyes, take a breath. And I'm actually going to shuffle these with my eyes closed. Just make sure you can see me shuffling them. There we go. And then keep my eyes closed and I'm going to turn them over. And then we're going to choose one from the middle somewhere here. Let's choose one and then we'll see what that one is. Ooh, okay. So we are going to get creative this week. This one is a painted colour wheel. So what this prompt is to explore all of the colours that we see in a colour wheel and paint your own colour wheel. And I'll tell you what I'll do. I do actually have a template for a colour wheel that I give away in one of my classes. I think actually we do have it. If you're in a Year of Colour classroom, there will be a template in there that you can download and you can use that to paint your colour wheel. And there's a video in there as well on how to mix your colours, We use gouache actually, but you can use acrylic paints as well. So if you're part of the Year of Colour class, then you get those free videos on how to mix the colours and paint your own colour wheel. And there's a link on my profile or in the comments below, and you can come and join us in that class. I've still left the special offer up, so I think it's like $32 or something. So it's pretty good value. You get the colour cards as well. So these colour cards that we're using, just a little reminder, you get those in the class as well. You can download those, and there's a video on how to put them together. It's really fun and easy to do. So, paint your own colour wheel. So you can use any paints that you would like to use. You can use watercolour, you can use acrylic, you can use gouache, you can just use poster paints if you've got those. You don't have access to many kind of art materials. If you want to, you can use colouring pencils, that's no problem at all. I actually have colouring pencils that are water soluble, which I love, and I use them quite a lot, and I love to colour, and then I love to kind of put water on them and they turn into watercolours. They're fantastic. So you can use those if you've got those as well. And take some time to just go round. You can mix your own colours. Like I said, if you're in a Year of Colour class, I show you how to do some colour mixing in there, and we paint a colour wheel together. Or if you've got paints of all of the colours of the colour wheel, then you can obviously just create one for yourself. So I would love to see your colour wheels. In my chakra class, actually, we have some beautiful colour wheels that students have created. So maybe I'll share some of those this week on this Instagram account, and you'll be able to get sort of inspired by some of the gorgeous work. I think I wrote a blog post on it actually, so if I can find that, I will put that link in the comments or via my link in my profile, so you can get inspired as well. All right, so there we go. There's the prompt for week 3. I'm really, really excited actually. We've got something a little bit more creative this week. It's really good fun. So there you go. Create your colour wheel, paint it, and then share it. And remember to tag me at Create Your Colour Story and use the hashtag A Year of Colour for me. And then I can find you on Instagram. Mostly we use those hashtags. I can find you, and then I can comment on your beautiful artwork. And if you're watching this through the Facebook link, then you can obviously post a picture of your colour wheel below as well. And if you're in the classroom, you can obviously share that with the Facebook group, and you can put that in the classroom as well. So lots and lots of different ways to share your gorgeous colour wheels, and I can't wait to see them, guys. Thanks very much and have a great week. Bye.